The paralyzed alien girl did not know where to go. A human took her in. And loved her. I remember the day they left me. In my world, the sky is green like soft glass, and the wind sings when it moves through the tall crystal reeds. I was born beneath that sky, with 4 strong legs and a tail made for running. My people, the Lyran, believe movement is life. To stop moving is to stop being useful. To stop being useful is to fade. I faded early. The accident happened during the Great Crossing, when our families moved from one feeding plane to another. I was small then, barely past my first growth cycle. A transport walker slipped on wet stone. I fell. The pain was white and loud, like a star breaking inside me. When I woke, my legs would not answer me. The healers clicked their tongues and avoided my eyes. They spoke gently, but their words were sharp. She will never run again. She will slow the group. She will not survive the long marches. My mother cried. My father stood very still. In the end, they wrapped me in a thermal cloth and left me at an outpost near the edge of explored space. They told themselves it was mercy. Maybe it was. I watched their backs as they walked away. I did not scream. Lyran does not scream. I waited to die. Instead, a human found me. His name was Daniel. At first, I thought he was another scavenger species. Humans are strange looking, only 2 legs, no tail, soft skin with no fur. His eyes were too big, his face too flat. But when he saw me lying there, unable to move, he stopped. He did not click his tongue or look away. He knelt. Oh, he whispered. Hey there. You're hurt. No one had said that to me before. Hurt. Not broken. Not useless. Just, hurt. I tried to pull back, ashamed, but my body did not move. Daniel took off his jacket and placed it over me, careful and slow, like I might shatter. It's okay, he said. I've got you. I did not understand why he would lie. Humans are known in the wider galaxy. Loud. Emotional. Fragile. They break easily. Their bones snap. Their skin tears. Many species think of them as temporary beings, bright sparks that burn out fast. No one thought of them as caretakers. Daniel lifted me into his small transport ship. I expected cold metal, restraints, maybe study. Instead, he patted the floor with blankets. He spoke to me the whole time, even though I did not answer. My ship's not much, he said, smiling. But we'll make it work. We. No one had ever said that to me before. The pain came and went in waves. Sometimes I blacked out. Sometimes I cried without meaning to. Daniel stayed. He learned how to mix nutrient paste that matched my biology. He learned how to clean my skin so it would not get sores. He learned how to carry me without hurting me. It took weeks before I asked him the question that burned inside me. Why? I clicked softly. He paused, spoon in hand. Why what? Why help me? I asked. I am slow. I cannot walk. My own people left me. Daniel looked at me for a long time. His eyes were wet. Yeah, he said quietly. We do that sometimes too. But it's still wrong. That answer confused me. But it also warmed something deep inside my chest. Daniel took me to Earth. I had heard stories. A dangerous world. High gravity. Storms. Predators everywhere. But Earth was also blue and green, full of water and noise and life. Daniel's home was small. 1 room, a kitchen, a bathroom. No space for a Lyran who could not move on her own. So he changed everything. He built ramps. He learned to use human tools to make a floating cradle that held my body off the ground. He found doctors, human doctors, who stared at me with wonder instead of fear. "She's paralyzed," Daniel explained to them. "But she's still a kid." A kid. I liked that word. The doctors could not fix my legs. Our nervous systems were too different. But they helped with the pain. They helped me sleep. Daniel helped with everything else. He read to me at night. Stories about brave humans who stood up even when they were scared. Stories about families that chose each other. Sometimes I asked about his own family. "They're not around," he said once, shrugging. "It's just me. I just had room for me, though." Years passed. I grew. My body got longer, heavier. Daniel's hair got a little gray. His hands grew rougher from lifting me every day. "Sorry," I clicked once, when he winced while carrying me. "For what?" he asked. "For being heavy." He laughed. "Kid, I lift ships for a living. You're my favorite cargo." One day, I heard voices outside. Other aliens. Lyran. They had found me. They stood in Daniel's doorway, tall and proud, eyes sharp. They looked at me, then at the human. "She belongs with us," their leader said. "You cannot care for her. She is a burden." My heart pounded. Part of me wanted to go. To belong again. Another part wanted to hide. Daniel did not raise his voice. He did not threaten them. He stood in front of me. "She's not a thing," he said. "She's my daughter." Daughter. The word hit me harder than the accident ever had. "She chooses," Daniel added, turning to me. "Whatever you want. I'll respect it." I looked at my people. On the way they stood so straight, so sure. On the way they did not step closer. Then I looked at Daniel. At the lines on his face. At the way his hands shook, just a little. "I choose him," I said. The Lyran left without another word. That night, Daniel cried. I wrapped my tail around his arm as best I could. "I'm sorry," he said. "I never meant to keep you from your kind." "You are my kind," I answered. As I grew older, humans learned more about my condition. They built machines that let me move again, not with legs, but with wheels and light and thought. Daniel helped design them. He stayed up nights studying alien engineering so I could go outside by myself. When I rolled through a park for the first time, feeling the sun on my face, I laughed until it hurt. Humans stared. Some smiled. Some asked questions. Daniel answered them patiently, every time. "This is my daughter," he'd say. "She's amazing." And I was. Not because I could walk. But because someone saw me when I couldn't. Years later, when the galaxy asked how humans became known as the strongest species, they did not point to weapons or ships. They pointed to stories like mine. Humans break easily, yes. But they put themselves back together with love. They carry others even when it hurts. They choose the slow, the weak, the left behind. They do not measure worth by speed. They measure it by heart. And that is why, when my people abandoned me, only a human took me in. And loved me. And that love changed the galaxy forever.